Hey you guys, Blossom here. Excited to teach you this 30-minute flow. All you're gonna need is a mat. You could even do it on your carpet or a blanket, some water, and that's it. And just remember that no matter what, this is your own practice. Always listen to your own body. Like, don't push anything. My voice is just a guide, but do what feels right in your body. That being said, let's get started. So we're gonna get started in, whoops. Sorry, technical difficulties. There we go. In a child's pose. So for a child's pose, you're gonna wanna take your knees out to the long edges of your mat. So your knees are out pretty wide. And then from there, you're sitting your hips onto your heels. You're gonna walk your hands forward, super long in front of you, until your forehead just touches down onto your mat or your carpet, wherever you are. And then from there, just start to breathe. Drawing breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. A few more like that. In and out. In and out. And I'll give you the option to close your mouth and just start drawing your breath in through your nose, back out through your nose. This is called Ujjayi breath. It just helps to connect the flow, build some heat in your body, in through your nose, out through your nose, in and out. Awesome. We're gonna take a little side stretch here. So just walk your hands over to the left. If you're using a mat, maybe all the way off of your mat, your right hand can come on top of your left. And rest your forehead back down. You should feel a big stretch in your right side body, so just breathe there. In and out. One more breath in. And one more breath out. As you breathe in, walk your hands back to the middle of your mat. And as you breathe out, we'll take it over to the right. So maybe your left hand comes on top of your right this time. And you feel the stretch in your left side body. Breath in. And breath out. Breathe in here. And breathe out here. As you inhale, walk your hands back to center, stretched long. And then on your exhale, you're gonna come up into a tabletop position. Nice. So stack your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. Yeah, nice, easy, neutral tabletop. And then from here, we're gonna take a few cat-cows. On your inhale, drop your belly, gaze up. Exhale, round your belly button into your spine. Look at your belly, rounding through your shoulders. Awesome. Inhale, belly drops, gaze lifts. Exhale, round your belly button to your spine, press into your palms. And then a few more like that. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, belly button to spine. Take a few more, flowing at your own pace, going with your own breath. An option to add in any extra movement here. So you can take some circles with your hips, with your neck. Anything that feels good here. It's your time. You guys keep going. I'm just gonna check my phone really quick to make sure we're still recording. We are. Awesome. Okay. Nice. A few more rounds of breath here. Just moving through these cat-cows. Warming up the body a little bit. Awesome. Then come to a still tabletop. Curl your toes underneath you. Press through your palms. You're going to send your hips up and back to a downward facing dog. Nice. So in this down dog, there's a light bend in your knees, super gentle here. And you're really pressing through your hands to send your shoulders back, press your hips back to the wall behind you. Your gaze can be in between your knees, in between your toes, wherever feels good. And you can just walk it out here, pedaling out your feet. Nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Breathe in here. And breathe out here. Awesome, you guys. On your next breath in, look up at your hands. And as you exhale, really slowly, just walk your feet all the way up to meet your hands. You're keeping your feet a little bit apart, like 2 fists in between your feet. And this is called ragdoll pose. So you take opposite elbows, sway side to side. You can bend your knees a lot here. It should feel really good in your low back. A nice stretch for your legs. Just gonna take an easy twist here. Drop your right hand to your mat, bend your right knee, reach your left hand up to the ceiling. Yeah, should feel really good here. Awesome. And we'll take the twist to the other side. So this time your left hand stays on your mat, left knee bends, right hand reaches up to the ceiling. Awesome. Come back down. Heel toe your feet back together to touch. And as you breathe in, slowly rolling yourself up until you come, oh my god, my hair's a mess, you guys, all the way to standing. Really reach your arms up at first. And we'll take a side stretch over to the right. Grabbing your left wrist. Breathe in. And out. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, stretch over to the left. Breath in. Breath out. Nice. Inhale back to center. And as you exhale, bring your thumbs into heart center. Option to close your eyes here. Just feel your heartbeat underneath your thumbs pressed together. Feel your breath. And I'll give you the option to set an intention for our practice today. Whatever that might look like for you. For me, it's connection to you guys, to this community, even if it's through a screen. Take a breath in together, fill up. Open mouth, exhale. Nice. An option to come back to your Ujjayi breath, so that's in through your nose and out through your nose. I'm going to take a few sun salutations here. I'll show you how it's done. So on your breath in, you're going to reach all the way up, get really tall. As you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your fingers to your shins. Look over your toes, straight spine. As you exhale, plant your hands. Step back to a high plank, like the top of a push-up position. Awesome. And then we're going to move through a chaturanga. So for a chaturanga, as you breathe in, you shift forward. As you exhale, you lower your elbows to 90 degrees, so halfway down. As you breathe in, flip your feet. Press up into upward dog. As you exhale, into downward dog. And if that's too much for you or you just don't feel like doing that today, that's perfectly okay. You can just come straight from the push-up position back to a downward facing dog. Yeah, nice. From there, inhale, gaze up. Exhale, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, side stretch over to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to to the left. Inhale, reach, stretch. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, high push-up. And then option to move through a chaturanga or just skip it and meet us in a downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk your feet up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Inhale, reach, stretch. Exhale to the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, plant both hands, and then move through a chaturanga, or skip it and meet us in a downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. I'm gonna fix my hair really quick. You guys can stay in a downward dog, or come to a child's pose, maybe take a sip of water, whatever you need here. Oh, okay. We're gonna get moving a little bit more. So come back into your downward facing dog if you're not there already. From your down dog, on your breath in, lift your right foot up to the sky. Yeah. As you breathe out, maybe bend your right knee, take some circles with your foot, with your ankle. Just starting to open up into that right hip. It should feel really good. Awesome. As you breathe in, straighten your leg. Exhale, bring your knee into your chest and step all the way through, coming into a low lunge. You can drop your left knee here and coming into a half crescent. So my left knee is down, and I press through my right heel to reach all the way up to the ceiling. Should feel like a really nice stretch in your hips right here as you breathe in and out. One more in and out. We're gonna take a really gentle twist. So gaze over your right shoulder, twisting over to the right. Really gentle here. You can rest your right hand on your low back as you breathe in and out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, straighten your right leg, coming into a half splits here. So my left knee is bent, right leg straight. You're just gonna gently fold over that right leg, flexing your toes into your face. So you feel a really nice stretch through the back side of your leg as you breathe in and out. One more in and out. Inhale, come back to that half crescent shape. You're gonna curl your left toes under, press all the way up into a crescent lunge. Yeah. Hips are square to the front of the room. Awesome. Here for a breath in and out. Stack your right knee over your right ankle. Shoulders pulled back behind you. Inhale. As you exhale, open up into warrior two. Yeah. I'm just checking for heel to arch alignment here. Your right knee still stacks over your right ankle. Gaze over your right middle finger as you breathe in and out. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Right hand reaches up and back. Big breath in here. Exhale, cartwheel both of your hands down to your mat. Step back to a high plank and flow through your chaturanga. Or always option to skip the chaturanga. Meet us in a down dog. Breath in, breath out. Let's do the other side. Inhale your left heel high. And then option to maybe bend your knee, take some circles with your foot, opening up your left hip this time. Gaze is under your left armpit. Should feel really good. As you breathe in, straighten your left leg. Exhale all the way through. Coming into a low lunge. Drop your right knee. Press through your left heel to lift all the way up. Half crescent, other side. So this is a super active pose still. You're gonna energetically squeeze your legs together and engage your glutes, your hamstrings, your quads to really lift you out of this shape. Breath in and breath out. And then take your twist over to the left. Your gaze is over your left shoulder. As you breathe in and breathe out. One more here. As you exhale, return to center. Straighten your left leg and fold into half splits. Just going as far as your body feels comfortable with. Going to somewhere that feels good. As you breathe in, feel your chest expand. As you breathe out, allow yourself to relax a little deeper into the stretch. Inhale back to a half crescent. And curl your right toes under. Lift all the way up to a full crescent lunge. Yeah. Hips square to the front of the room. This time your left knee stalks over your left ankle. Fingertips reach up and over. As you breathe in, maybe you get a little lower as you breathe out. One more breath in. Exhale, open up, warrior two, other side. Gaze is over your left middle finger this time. Shoulders stack over your hips. Breathing in and out. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Left hand sweeps up and over. Keep the bend in your left knee. Huge breath in here. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to frame your foot. Step back and flow. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breath in and a breath out. One more in, one more out. Awesome, you guys. Let's flow that again. Moving a little faster this time, linking our breath to movement. As you inhale, gaze up. Exhale your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to standing. Rise all the way up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step back. Flow through a chaturanga. Or meet us back in down dog. All right, inhale your right heel high. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your left knee. Inhale, half crescent. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, half splits. Breath in here. Breath out here. Inhale, all the way up to your high crescent lunge. Exhale, open, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga. Breathe into up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel high. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your right knee. As you breathe in, rise up, crescent. Exhale, twist over to the left. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, half splits. Stay here for a breath in. And a breath out. Inhale, rise all the way up to your full crescent lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, plant both hands, step back, flow through your chaturanga. And meet us in a down dog. Breath in, breath out. Option to stay in down dog or come down to a child's pose. Let me see how much time we have left. Perfect. Okay. From your down dog, breathe in and out. One more in. One more out. Awesome work, you guys. Drop down to a child's pose, back where we started. With your knees out wide, hands out long in front of you. Just notice your breath. Notice your heartbeat. Notice any changes that have happened since the beginning of class and how you feel. Your energy. Really big breaths in and out. Okay. I'm gonna start to cool it down a little bit. So from your child's pose, flip all the way over onto your back. We're gonna come up into a few bridge poses for our back bends. So for your bridge pose, come to lying on your back, snuggle your heels into your glutes until you can just tickle them with like your fingers. Yeah. So from there, I'm gonna press into your feet to lift your hips up. Option to snuggle your shoulder blades underneath you to lift your heart a little higher. Maybe you interlace your hands underneath your low back as you breathe in and out. Steady breath here. One more in. One more out. As you gently lower it down. For a breath in and out. We're going to do bridge 2 more times. Just coming right back to where we were. Press into your feet to lift your hips up. Yeah. You're working your heart space in towards your chin and your chin up to the ceiling. So you really lift up to open up. Breathe in and out. Gently back down. Breath in here. Breath out here. Last back bend, you guys. If you have wheel in your practice, feel free to take wheel. I'm going to guide us through our last bridge. Press through your heels, through your feet to lift your hips up, up, up. Huge breath in. Lift a little higher as you breathe out. Last breath in here. Exhale gently. Lower yourself down. Awesome work, you guys. Bring your feet together, knees out wide. This is called Supta Baddha Konasana. It's basically like you're making a diamond shape with your legs. So heels touch, knees out wide. You can place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. So you notice your heartbeat, the rise and fall of your breath. Awesome, you guys. Bring your hands to the outsides of your knees. Close them in like a book. And gently hug your knees into your chest, like rocking a little side to side, a little back and forth. It should feel really good on your low back. Making a few little circles. And bring your hands behind your knees and start to just rock and roll yourself. Nice, just like that, yeah. Should feel really good in your spine, kind of getting out all the kinks. This is one of my favorite moves, even though I don't think it's an official yoga move. And then roll yourself all the way up. We're gonna take pigeon pose. So for pigeon pose, you're gonna bend your right knee, flexing your right foot, yeah. It's a really good hip opener, and then your left leg is long behind you. You can peek over your right shoulder to square off your hips. And if this feels like a little too much in your hips, you can put a block or a pillow underneath your right hip, or come onto your back and take a supine figure 4, like this. A few different options here. As always, just do what feels good in your body. If you're in your pigeon pose, take a breath in as you lift up. As you exhale, walk your hands forward for sleeping pigeon. You're gonna take 10 really big, slow breaths here. Gently start to press back up onto your hands. Untuck your right leg. You can find a 3-legged down dog as you kind of shake out that right leg, move it around a little bit. Nice, and gently set your right foot down next to your left. Inhale, left heel up high. Exhale, half pigeon on the other side. Awesome. I'm peeking over your left shoulder this time to make sure your hips are square, everything's feeling good. And then gently walk yourself forward. It's okay if you feel a lot of sensation here. If it just feels like a stretch, that's okay. Breathe into it. If anything starts to feel painful, like a not good feeling, do not be afraid to back off, find a different stretch. Always listen to your own body. So keep breathing in and out. So you inhale, gently press yourself back up onto your palms. Untuck your left leg this time. Find a 3-legged down dog. Bring some movement back into that leg. Shake it out. Let it feel good. Nice. And come back to a still down dog. As you inhale, look up. And make yourself all the way up and down into a seat. We're just going to take a forward fold here. So your legs are out long in front of you as you reach up. Inhale. Exhale, reach for your calves, your ankles, your toes, pulling your heart closer to your knees. As you inhale, gently rise up and come all the way down onto your backs. We made it, you guys. You're gonna take your feet out wide. You can grab for your calves, your ankles, your toes, same thing. This is happy baby pose. Just allow yourself to gently rock back and forth, side to side, along your low back. This should feel really good. You can even make some happy baby noises. We usually do like a flutter your lips thing. We go, I know it's like silly, but you're home, no one can see you. Try it out. Hug both of your knees into your chest as you breathe in. As you breathe out, take both knees over to the left. Gaze over to the right. Really gentle spinal twist here. Option to close your eyes. Maybe you keep them closed for the rest of our time together. Inhale your knees back to center. Give them a squeeze. As you exhale, take both knees over to the right. Gaze to the left. Inhale both of your knees back to center. This time, come all the way up so that your forearms can wrap around your knees. Nose is right in between your legs as you give yourself a huge hug, a huge squeeze. Sending yourself so much love. And thanking yourself for showing up today for these 30 minutes. You guys are awesome. And inhale, take the biggest breath in that you've taken today. Fill all the way up. Exhale, let that go. Final Shavasana. Let your feet out wide, palms face up at your sides. And allow yourself to completely relax. Allowing the weight of your body to sink into the floor, the earth, knowing that it's supporting you. And know that my voice will guide you back out when it's time. If you have the gift of time and you want to stay in Shavasana a little longer, feel free to tune out the rest of this video, tune out the sound of my voice. But if you're ready to get started with your day, start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, roll your head from side to side. As you breathe in, reach your feet and hands in opposite directions. Take a huge good morning stretch. And as you breathe out, roll onto your favorite side, using your bicep as a pillow. Taking a moment to honor yourself for showing up today. Notice how you feel, what's changed, and then gently press yourself all the way up to a seat. I feel like my hair is doing some crazy things right now, but that's okay, you guys. It's just yoga. Hey. Once you find your seat, bring your hands together at heart center. Feel that connection to your heart, to this community, to Kesem. Send yourself some love and some love to everyone else in this beautiful group of people. So you breathe in, bring your thumbs to your third eye center, the seat of your intuition. As you exhale, bow forward, really gently. Namaste, which means the light and love in you is a reflection of the light and love inside of me and each and every one of us. Yay, you guys did it! Give yourselves a round of applause, reach, stretch. Yeah, I wish that I could see all of your beautiful faces in person. But for now, it just makes me happy to know that we can connect by flowing together on our mats. Yeah, I feel really good. I hope you guys do too. And yeah, I love you all. I miss you all. Feel free to text me, not text, but reach out if you have any, if just want to say anything, we can still connect through virtual mediums, and that is the way we're going to keep this community alive. So, love you guys. Bye.